Alright, on a roll. Just made a few new bullets. Well, new, they're standard weights. I made 75, 77, and an 80. Wow. What are the odds? That's perfect. Now the thing is, beauty that I'm excited about is the casings are all the same length. So this is a weight range for one length casing, which is nice because you can make up a bunch of them, trim to length, and then go, I can use these for this bullet, that bullet, and the other bullet. Instead of going, well, I need this for this and that for that. No, I don't have enough, so I gotta trim up a bunch for, one specific weight that, you may or may not need very often. So I already measured them, so let me read off what I got. Oh, I'm using Hornady 17 HMRs for these. I just, had a small handful, so perfect for experimenting and saving the bigger batches of same head stamp for production. Alright, the 75s, the length base to tip is 0.65 or 0.965 inches, and the base to ogive is 0.595. 77 is 0.979 overall and 0.613 base to ogive, and the 80 is 1.008 length, and base to ogive is 0.641. I used a 0.925 inch casing for all of them, and they came out nice, so I'm happy. Next I'll have to try smaller weights, shorter casing, and see what range I can get. This new base bunch, the difference in the shape of the tail, they're coming out nicer. They're easier to get formed and filled out and stuff, so that's nice. It's nice fighting things just that little less, and yeah, easy is better. So figured I'd throw that in there. Now the 60 grain range, that one I think gets a little tricky because it's more spread out. 65, 69, I have a feeling will be the same length, but the 62, that's odd duck. It's really just a little too long for 22 long rifle, and you really got to trim down everything else. Now if I could get a bunch of are they called 22 extra long, I think, something like that. I've had a few in my hand, but that's about it. They are noticeably longer, and I bet they would work perfectly for 62 grain, but like I said, I've only seen a handful at the range, and if I can get a bunch of those, anybody, I greatly appreciate it. I'm wondering if those work for 65s, because they're, you can spot the difference. So 62 is just a little too long for, it'll form a soft point with a 22 long rifle, but they're a little fragile. 65 is a noticeable soft point, so, and it sure would beat trimming the crap out of these for that. 69 grain, these make sense. I'm wondering the 22 extras, how much of a soft point the 69 would get, because I haven't had enough to actually even consider experimenting with. So if you got a supply, you're not worried about going, well, if I trash a bunch of these, at least I've learned something. It's I haven't got enough to even trash. So if anyone has a supply of those, let me know. Like the other ones I made, those 90 grain, and the other attempts at yeah, 95 and 100. Those were, the head stamp is like a C with a 17 inside, and I can't find anything about that head stamp on any of the sites that, you know, categorize that. So anyone knows what they are, would you let me know? Because I'm curious. Because especially since I searched and searched and searched it, there's nothing on any of the head stamp sites. Delvis sent a bunch of those were, but he's not sure because, you know, they weren't all his, so I don't know. Well, figured I'd, you know, fill you in on that, and now I'll have to move on to the 60 grain range just to see what I'm looking at. Get down the lowers, figure out, you know, what lengths I need. And tell me if I get, you know, one of those extra longs in my hand, measure that, it'd let me know. But probably the 69 is really the, you know, the one that is most desirable out of that range anyway. You know, guys, let me know what you guys think is the most desirable, you know, 62, 65, 69. You know, after that, like I say, I can make any weight bullet, you know, every grain in the range, but with a lot of experimenting somewhere in certain ranges, which is, you know, kind of cool if anyone could, you know, figure out a need for a specific weight bullet. All right, well, I'll leave you with that. I'll see you in the next one. God bless. See ya. Oh yeah, if any of you can find a source of commercial rimfire brass, especially before the rim has been formed, I'd greatly appreciate it. I asked BT Sniper, and he said he can find everything except rimfire brass. You know, factory unfired. We all can. But I guess I might have to start calling the ammo companies, which could get weird. Who knows? I did call, what is it, Freedom Munitions? The guys who make the free manufactured ammo, but they don't make their own rimfire, so, you know, they couldn't help me. BT Sniper said somebody else had mentioned commercial brass and source, but he can't think of who it was, and my guess is it was on cast bullets, but I don't know. You can get it's basically 22 long rifle, you know, like that from Corbin. I think, you know, it's all fresh without the rim, all the same length, at a premium price. We can buy bullets cheaper. I'm not paying those prices. They're like 10 cents a pop just for the casings. I mean, yeah, okay, they're all just formed to this, and no further, and all the same length. And yeah, that's all nice, but that's seriously premium prices, and I'm not about to pay it. Get it from the manufacturer, maybe the bulk buy or something reasonable, you know, okay, a few cents a piece, something like that, and make, you know, actual, like, Fortune Cookie said, something like that, I could actually, he figures, match grade ammo, it'd be worth it, but not when, you know, I've got, you know, over 10 cents a piece and all the labor involved. I just go buy them in bulk at that rate. Oh, it's like Johnny for the Lapua 55 grainer flat bases weren't all they were cracked up to be. So, and those were what, 20 cents a pop. 8-cent Bob bullets outdid them. But yeah, figured there's more people looking, maybe find some results and some sources. If it's reasonable enough, it'd be worth, you know, making some batches of really good stuff, and you know, and then all the range find for decent blinking ammo. I mean, 2 MOA is not terrible for less than a penny a pop, and just I don't know where other than the ammo manufacturers to ask. Like I said, I searched gas bullets and couldn't find anything about whoever said they could get them. So I'm at a loss. All right. Well, if anybody comes up with anything, let me know. Appreciate it. Thanks. That's it.